Hello and welcome back to our training where we talk about how you can get more done in less time using the power of Prosperity Central. And on our training today, we're going to continue talking about the email broadcast tool. However, this is going to be the last one for a bit. We're going to be focusing on how you can create a very targeted list of contacts that you send an email broadcast to. But before we get into that, once again, my name is Jeff Osnes. I am your host. I am your trainer. I am your tour guide as we go through this Prosperity Central system. Now, what is the Prosperity Central system? It is an online contact management system designed to help you manage, organize, and follow up with your prospects in an effective and efficient way. It was specifically designed for the network marketing industry. However, anybody in sales can really benefit by taking advantage of this powerful tool. So if you know anybody in sales or anybody in network marketing, take a moment now and share this video with them so that they can start to learn about this powerful tool. Now let's jump into our training. Now, like I mentioned earlier, on our training today, we're going to continue talking about the email broadcast tool. And you might be expecting me at this point, if you've watched all of the other videos, you're probably expecting me to jump over to marketing and go down to email broadcasts. Well, we're not going to start there today. We're going to go back to contacts. Now, remember, the contact manager is the heart and soul of the Prosperity Central system. And I think it's been a while since I've done this, so I really should do it again now. Remember, 80% of your time needs to be spent prospecting, talking to, actually having conversations with people. You should not be spending all of your time creating broadcast messages. You should not be spending all of your time creating templates and configuring your account. You should be focused, laser focused on having conversations with prospects, generating new prospects every day, and filling up your contact manager. But as you're doing that, make sure you're taking 10, 20% of your time and working on yourself, your tools, improving your processes so that you can be more effective and more efficient. That's what this is all about, so that you can get more done in less time. So what we're going to talk about today, we're actually going to be bridging from the email broadcast tool to a new topic that we're going to spend some time working through. And that's the advanced search within the system. This is a very, very powerful tool. It can help you identify who you want to focus on, who you should be calling, who you should be working with, who you want to send an email broadcast to. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to click on the advanced search button right here. That's going to bring up the advanced search menu. The advanced search menu is divided up into different sections. Now, in this particular case, I'm not going to go over every section in detail. At this point, you should know that that's not how I do these trainings. I try to keep these trainings short and sweet. So I'll just give you a quick little overview. Each of these sections have different things that you can use for creating a search. Now, I know we've already talked about the advanced search a little bit early on in the training, but of course, we're back here. I told you we'd be back, and we are back. Now, let's say, for example, similar to our example from the other day, let's say we want to send a broadcast to a specific group of contacts in a specific location. We can click on the location information section right here. And here we've got address, city, state, zip, country, and time zone. So as you can see, we've got a lot more options here than we had in the constraint section when we were building or creating a broadcast. So let's say, for example, rather than choosing to send an email broadcast to people based off of their area code or their zip code, I wanted to do it based off of their state, or I wanted to do it based off of their time zone. I could do that. And I'm going to use time zone in our example for this training. So let's go ahead and choose US Pacific time. Once I select that, I could, if I wanted to, add additional data points that I could filter on. But in this particular case, I'm just going to do a time zone specific advanced search. Now, rather than just hitting the search button, which I can do, I hit the search button. That tells me how many people are in there. 348 total contacts in that specific time zone. Let's go ahead and open that back up. In order for me to use this within the email broadcast tool, I need to save it. So I'm going to go down to this box here and add a title so I can save it. Once I put a name in there, I hit the search button. That'll rerun the search, gives us the same exact search results that we had before. Now I can go back to marketing. Here we go. We're going to marketing, right? We're going to go down to the email broadcast tool. We're going to create a new broadcast, or we could send a similar broadcast. Let's say I wanted to use this one as my template. So I'm going to click on Send Similar. Rather than choosing a specific folder of contacts, I'm going to choose Save Searches Pacific Time Zone Contacts. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue to step 2. Now in this particular case, I could still add additional constraints if I wanted to. Totally up to me if I want to add any additional constraints. Since I'm creating this based off of a saved search, I'm happy with the search result. So I'm going to skip the constraint section and I'm going to click on Continue to Step 3. And at this point, I can update the subject line, update the body of the email. Once I'm ready to fire off this email, I click on Continue to Step 4, where I can either send it immediately or schedule it for delivery in the future. And there you go. I now have another broadcast created, prepared, ready to go, ready to be sent to the specific contacts within this saved search. So as you can see, Prosperity Central is here to help you boost sales and growth. It's a super simple system that helps you present your opportunity, organize your contacts, track those contact activities so you know who to focus on and when to focus on them. There is a 2-tier affiliate program built right in so you can start building a second income stream, all while helping your team take advantage of tools they should be using anyway. It is mobile friendly and it is priced just right. Speaking of price, there are 3 account levels: Basic, Professional, and Premier. The Basic account is so that everybody on your team has no excuse not to have a Prosperity Central account. They all should have an account so they can plug into you and your training. But for those that are serious about building a business, they need to upgrade to the Professional account. That gives them everything they need to manage, organize, and follow up with their prospects. And then the Premier account, that's for your team leaders. For those people who have an organization where they want to create custom content and then share that content with their team, including a custom training page. Now, if you don't have a Prosperity Central account, you need to go get one today. Go to prosperitycentral.biz. Once again, prosperitycentral.biz. Go there now and set up your Prosperity Central account now so you can start getting more done in less time using the power of Prosperity Central. Thanks again and happy prospecting.